is what I'm trying to say.
I get that. It's just the way that Keen is playing nowadays. It's yeah. But no, I do get your point. Set this time is going to come out pretty early on. It was totally ignored in game number 1.
Which is
we're big
rare.
fans of Set nowadays.
You and me especially, big Set fans.
Everybody's getting on the hype train.
This draft is looking practically unstoppable for Afreeca right now. You have 2 extremely strong flex picks. Set can now be played support a lot easier because Hex Flash is re-enabled, but even still, like, one of Fly's most successful champions this season. And sure, Thresh comes through here. It's really strong with the Varus. Makes Varus a lot safer. Can poke more aggressively.
In a row.
Yeah. And in fact, it's his first time playing it this season in this series. So very much an outlier here. So we'll see Kennen. I was wondering if Kennen was going to make a little bit of a comeback in this meta. And, you know, ends up being pretty nice into Gwen. Constantly stun her. Make it very difficult for her to be aggressive up there and look for those trades. Very difficult to hit as well because he's pretty mobile. As once again, you're going to see Chovy put on the rise here. So the idea was good in the last game. And this time you have the ability to actually port a Gwen right up into the front line, which is fair. And now it's on the Rumble. A more passive jungle, but still. Okay, Arthur coming through now with the Hecarim.
Yeah, and this is with blue buff. He does not have red. He's going in there, trying to dive as the teleport will come out. Leo easily picks up the first blood. Arthur here extremely low. Keen with the flash. He is going for the kill, and he will easily pick it up here with that summoner advantage. Speaking of which, how about some more early game skirmishing in favor of Afreeca? They get another kill in the mid lane as well.
Well, where did you think Dread was?
Oh, no. There's a level 6 Rumble right there where you were trying to escape to as the teleport will come in, but it's a little bit late. Let's see if Dudu can close the gap here. Might be able to pick up Leo, but Dread is immediately going to turn around and try to push him away, and it will work out at the end of the day as Leo will survive.
He does survive here. It was a close call, a little bit late on the teleport there, and this is the...
They're going to clear the wave. There's no teleport on their team except on Keen. As now 2-on-1, the Slicing Maelstrom does come out, but the damage is not there. Chovy also coming up, not able to actually get an assist, but they will finally take the kill onto Keen.
Now they have bought Prio here, and, you know, Dread knows he's not going to be able to go up there, and Set's always going to be the one catching the waves and trying to play a little bit more passive. That gives him more agency on the map.
Uh-oh, Lahen's getting caught out big time here. He does not have flash, and even Chovy comes over and scoops up the kill. Maybe this is... the way Halma-Life make their way back on the game. They're closing the gap. Keen is baiting this out here. No flash, of course, on Dudu. Not even the ghost, and he is just gone. As Keen was just pulling him down the lane like he's pulling the strings like a puppet master. Able to put him in position for the death.
Yeah, that was really well played. Gets inside of the mist, so he can still hit that stun. The Slicing Maelstrom there. And Dread, you know, plays along with the game. They're able to make another pick happen up here on the top side, and Keen will get, well...
I don't know about this, Arthur. He's going to go for it. The flash comes out, and it looks like the...
Absolutely do have a great skirmishing comp. They want to fight for this.
Okay, they're going to try to get on in here. That equalizer is just so insane. It was perfectly placed, but here's the turn as Dudu's in. Trying to get that damage down on a fly, but he's a Set. Remember, those Sets in the LCK, they never die. And it seems like, you know, Kima's coming down, but Afreeca couldn't find a way to turn that once again on his arrival.
Halma-Life Esports aren't confident to come in here and try to take this because if this snowballs further against them, it's bad. Oh, once again!
How many times is this going to happen?
Well, you know, if you get that pick, you certainly come in.
This is, I mean, this can't keep happening. Like,
yeah, this is throw-worthy.
It's just the lack of respect of the Thresh pick. Like, you don't have vision there. You can't just... run straight at the Thresh.
Yeah, and just as such a great Thresh player. He has
much damage there is on the side of Halma-Life. As speaking of which, they're just going to try to evaporate the Baron here. And here we go again. Lahen's this time will blast away. Nice engage from Fly on the other side. And the equalizer is massive. Afreeca, they find the angle. Chovy was nowhere to be found as the rest of Halma-Life were just getting in onto that objective very confidently, and Afreeca saying, no, you will not. We will take the Baron instead.
It's almost like everything we just said and everything that Halma-Life is strong at, being on the side lanes, pushing, not dealing with the grouped up Afreeca.
They are going to collapse on a fly here. And I don't know if there's any escape for him, actually. He does not have his flash. He gets over the wall, and he is the set. He's actually looking to turn this around. Does a nice amount of the damage, and now his team is following up. Lehen's going to miss the knockup. Now Life looking to turn as in comes Vista. And they actually have a way to turn it back here. Leo gets the 1 kill, but now 3v1. It doesn't look like he'll have a chance to get out, even blows his cleanse. And Life finds another pick somehow, some way.
Set is so great at being in a side lane like this and actually pushing the envelope because he does so much damage with his Haymaker in these exchanges. And if you are able to collapse in, sometimes you can turn it. But you really are starting to see the power. Okay, Keen.
What?
He wanted that turret real bad.
Where did the Gwen go? What was that?
I mean, Zhonya's was only going to delay the inevitable in this exchange, I'm afraid, and I don't think he could have even done it.
Hope he gets assist on the Dredge line, or rather on the Death Sentence. Here we go, trying to get in, and there is that engage, but double Zhonya's comes in, and it denies so much damage, but here comes Lehen's. Gets a 3-man knockup in the backline, but it just does not matter, as still Chovy is alive. Still Dudu is alive. Will he get in that backline? No, Set is doing so much damage, as now Leo has him as a frontline. Chovy, though, is still alive, and this is what we wanted out of this later game. Fly looking for the engage on a Deft, who does not have a lot of mobility. That's the harpoon landed.
Better late than never here, Freaka, to look for this engage.
Ooh, he gets it. Leo takes him out, and that's 50 seconds on the death timer.
That's massive here. Chovy looks like he will be able to narrowly escape as they do scan here, looking to clear some vision. I mean, it's actually scary to try to really even chase Chovy when he's in the bush because he can explode you.
Of the Baron. Take an objective.
Yeah,
there you
Fly's
go.
Coming over. They are going to be able to start this here. Okay, it's teleporting over here. I was like, I don't think you could stop that. I think he was teleporting to the Baron. But this is finally Afrika making the call, and it was on Lehens who actually made the really big play to trap everybody from behind so that Fly could actually do that damage. Now Chovy is going to come over here, and we'll trade the Mountain Drake. But this is going to be a lot of power on the map here for Afrika, and it's really going to limit the amount of split pushing. And once again, that HLE Esports can do 1-3-1 versus Baron buff minions. As look at where Lehens is on the minimap right now. He's so incredibly far away. And when Fly first comes in here and you see the Zhonya's coming down for Keen, it feels like, oh, this might just not be enough. They turn until Lehens shows up. You're like, oh, no, this is in fact a 5v5 fight. So well played by Lehens. Even stopwatches here. And look at what Set can do.
Look at Fly.
You have Haymaker is actually so broken.
I mean, that was a sick engage. I mean, the timing on that was so great.
Great success on the season. The consistency is there. So you're no longer okay, well, we better play Orianna or Control Mage.
Okay, they're just going to go for this one, and he ran straight into it, but they still have so much damage. Down goes the Hecarim, and here's the flank coming in from Keen. Even the exhaust can't save him, and down goes Chovy, and just like that, HLE Life throw any chance that they had of winning this game away.
So careless. Such an aggressive Realm Ward. They're into a staff. He comes on the flank. And that's it.
Is desperately trying to clear these minions. They don't have Fly, so they don't have a lot of tankiness, and you can see Deft is trying to push them away, but the damage, it looks like, is there. Deft is just way too low, and down will go the Nexus. Nice try on that last piercing arrow. They're going to wait and try to get Deft first, and they will take him down. That's going to be the 2-0 for Afrika Freaks. It got a little bit spicy there at the middle and end parts of Game 2, but they get the job done and get the 2-0.
Yeah, and you really have to be critical of HLE Life's desperation in that final moment. There were a lot of wards in that top side of the jungle. There wasn't a way to really wrap around and punish the push, so brute forcing seemed like one of the best ways to actually get a good team fight there and defend the inhibitors. However, the way it was executed right on top of a set means that you're guaranteed to get all that CC. You don't utilize your range. Like,
it was a set and a rumble and a Rakan and a cannon.
You don't know where the cannon is.
Okay. Has been stepping up to the plate, and some of the decisions here on the side of HLE Life, you really have to question.
They have vision of Keen. They ping him several times actually before the fight goes down. It's almost as if Chovy made the call, and everyone else is like, I don't know about this Chovy. Like, question mark, question mark. Like, he's right there. He's coming up. And Fly just buys so much time here. That's what Set does so well. And then Keen flash belts in. And like, where do you do here? There's no way out.
The idea is you try to blow up one half of the comp before Keen gets there, before the follow-up comes in. But it's